Let's do a few examples, and this is a previous quiz question. Two friends, Andy and Bob, go to a pizza place where each customer picks out their own kind of pizza by selecting 2 or 3 or 4 toppings out of 10 different toppings. Assuming the two friends order their pizzas independently, and that's essential, without any knowledge of the other's choices, what is the probability that they ordered the exact same pizza? Now, first of all, in this question, we need to find out how many selections are possible in this scenario. See, out of 10 toppings, we'll have to select either 2 or 3 or 4. Okay, now we are not doing 2 selections and also 3 selections and also 4 selections. This is separated by ORs. Therefore, here we are going to use what we call the sum rule, because first of all, we will have to choose one of these 3. Am I going to have 2 toppings or 3 toppings or 4 toppings? And if I have 2 toppings, I can do that, select 2 out of 10, in 10 choose 2 ways. If I select, on the other hand, 3 toppings, I can do that in 10 choose 3 ways, and I can select 4 out of 10 in 10 choose 4 ways. But now, since I'm not going to do all of them, I'm just going to do one of them, I will have to select one. Therefore, I'm going to use the sum rule, and the total number of possible selections of pizza is given by this quantity. And if you like, you can expand this. That would be 10 times 9 divided by 2 plus 10 times 9 times 8 divided by 3 times 2, 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 divided by 4, 3, 2. And now this cancels with this and gives me 5. This gives me 3. This gives me 4. And 4 and 2 together cancel the 8, and 9 with 3 reduces to 3. So if you add them up, you get, this is 45, plus this one is 120, plus this one is 210. And if you add them up, you get 375. This means in this pizza place, there are 375 possible pizza types. Now, that was the first part of the question, which is not really asked, but we need implicitly to solve what is asked. The question is, what is the probability that they order the exact same pizza? So we have 2 selections, Andy and Bob, that they are going to make, and they can make those choices out of 375 different types. And therefore, if we disregard the condition in the question, what is the total number of selections they can make? Obviously, that is 375 here, 375 here. That gives me 375 square total, let's say, pairs of selection. 375 square. Now, consider this. What is the probability that they order the exact same pizza? Now, let's say, now at this point, I'm trying to find the selections where this is satisfied. So I'm trying to find the number of outcomes in the event that they ordered the exact same pizza. Okay, so let's say Andy chooses first, and he can select 375 choices, one among them. But when he makes his selection, the number of choices that Bob can make is reduced to just that one. You'll have just one single option, because otherwise they could be different. When Andy makes a selection, Bob can choose only that one that the Andy selected in order for them to have the same pizza. So that gives me, multiply them, you get 375. So 375 pairs where the two pizzas are the same. Okay, so use Laplace's rule, 375 divided by 375 squared. That gives me the answer as 1 over 375.